Hey, Nick, you ready for some rainy weather?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, a rainy Thursday night had a game featuring Muscle Shoals and Austin. Trojans with the ball first. Cade Clemens zips it over to Anderson Flippo, and that's good for a first down as he drags defenders into their territory. Later in the drive, Muscle Shoals line up for a field goal. However, the rain just kind of played a big part in that play right there. As you see it play out, field goal was no good. Black Bears take over. Austin driving down the field now, and the handoff will go to Kenneth Joshua. Watch as he finds a gap, spins out of a tackle, and he will get into the end zone. Austin takes a 7-0 lead. And did I mention rain go away?
Wow.
Like,
it's really pouring.
It really is. But remember, it's been a long time since this area has seen any sort of precipitation. Trojans now with the ball. Hand off to Jaquez Green, and guess what? He's going to fumble it right here. But Chase Davis gets the ball right there for Austin. Austin looking to capitalize. J.L. Davis, a first down Friday night MVP of the week, drops back, throws it deep, and he gets Jackson Potter, who catches it in the red zone. First down for the Black Bears. Amazing grab considering the field conditions, right?
That's awesome. Good throw, good catch.
Now Austin on the doorstep, and the handoff will go to Kenneth Joshua. Watches as he punches it in for a second touchdown of the night. 14-0 Black Bears with the lead. But as we check out your final score from last night, Muscle Shoals makes a second half comeback. They go on to win by a final of 29-22. Both of these teams are at home next week. Muscle Shoals, they qualified for the 6A playoffs, while Austin has qualified for the 7A playoffs. So we'll see how they do in round one.
All right, heading up Winchester Road to the home of the Buckhorn Bucks as they storm the field. The rain started to get heavy as Grissom gets possession first. Seth Leeburn with a short toss to Tristan Taylor, but he's taken down, just can't make anything happen in those wet conditions. The handoff now going to Donovan Padgett Jr. Can't make any progress either as the rain continues to get heavier. It was really gross there in Newmarket. The Bucks now taking over. They're going to hand it off to Shamarian Landrum, another first down Friday night MVP of the week. He moves down the field. All right, they're starting to get a little something. Next play, short toss to Jaden Crutcher, who makes it into the end zone. We got a score. First of many points for the Bucks. Buckhorn defense on display all night as they go on to shut down Grissom 28-6. Next week, Buckhorn, they're going to be in the playoffs. They've qualified. Grissom's season has come to an end. Hartzell and Mortimer Jordan saw their game move back to Friday. We're going to have those highlights from down I-65 when First Down Friday Night returns. And
when you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger. For thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And low prices that add up to big savings, like over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Aqua Living now has 14 hot tubs under $49.99. Our patent-pending Thermofill will fill your hot tub with hot water on demand, then drain it when you're done, eliminating the need for chemicals and high electric bills. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
Home Treasure's Overstock sale is happening now in Athens, Alabama, with savings up to 30% off sale prices store-wide. We're overstocked with quality name-brand furniture at big savings with no interest financing up to 48 months. Like this comfortable two-piece sectional, only $7.99. Come shop with us. It's a short drive for huge savings. Home Treasure's Furniture, located on Highway 72 West in Athens, Alabama.
Okay, so you need to pick up the dog from the groomer, get the laundry, and you finish the book for book club, right?
Book club? Of course I did. Yep. See you there, honey.
It was the best of times.
It was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom. It was the age of foolishness. But the good physician of the Republic would deserve better still. Save him now, my doctor. Save him.
When you have 537 pages to go, there's a wrap for that. Right now, get 3.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
If you've been at Jack's as long as I have, you know what gets people in Mobile excited. Bacon! We're putting a whole heap of bacon on our new Ultimate Barbecue Bacon Burger. 6 slices of crispy hardwood smoked bacon with 2 all-beef patties, cheese, and our tangy Southern barbecue sauce. Y'all, that's a lot of bacon.
Oh, I can handle it.
It's Bacon Mania with our new Ultimate Barbecue Bacon Burger. Or try our classic Big BLT or our Chicken BLT today. I'm Carrie Jackson, and I'm all about the South.
Football's newest show breaks down all things NFL, GMFB Overtime. Check out top highlights, player interviews, special guests, and everything in between. It's GMFB Overtime.
Weekdays at 9 a.m. on Fox 54. First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Whataburger.
Welcome back. Let's keep the high school party going. AHSAA at Priceville midway through the first quarter. The Arabian Knights with the ball is Drew Puccio. He's going to take the snap, looks left, decides to go right, pops outside, takes it in for the score. The extra point was good, and AHSAA leads 7-0. Now, the AHSAA faithful, they don't mind making a long trip after that play. They always show out, whether that's home or the road.
Absolutely.
And after a Priceville punt, Puccio receives the snap in the shotgun, finds a hole on the right side of the line, pops outside, continues down the sideline. It's another touchdown for the QB. Extra point was good. AHSAA leads 14-0 with less than 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And after another Bulldogs punt, AHSAA another possession. Puccio fakes the handoff, and wow, he's gone again. 21-0 after the extra point that time with a minute left in the first quarter. As we take a look at your final score, AHSAA goes on to win by a final of 42-7. Next week, AHSAA, they're in the playoffs. Priceville, they're not. We now take you out to Florence for Lexington versus Rogers. A little rain didn't keep these fans from enjoying the game in Rogers, Alabama, as we get things going from the kickoff. Ball is intended for Tate Gamble, but he drops it. Recovered by Rogers. The Pirates taking themselves right into Lexington territory, making their presence known early. Now Tyser Woods hands it off to Salem Aldridge, who takes it up and in. 6 points, touchdown Rogers. They're up 7-0 early in the first. A little bit later, it's going to be Tyser Woods once again. He gets the handoff into the hands of Nicholas Grigsby. Awesome first name. Finds some space, takes it in. Touchdown Rogers. Lexington now looking to get on the board before the second quarter as Brody Killen is going to find Noah LeMay in the end zone. So the Golden Bears, they're on the board. 2-point conversion successful. Score is 14-8. Rogers, though, goes on the win by a final score of 42-22. Next week, both teams are in. Lexington going to play in the 2A playoffs. Rogers in the 3A playoffs.
All right, what about Hartselle and Mortimer Jordan? They were supposed to play last night, but they decided to push it back due to the weather. Out the tunnel, here comes Hartselle. First quarter, Tigers on the prowl in the red zone. Noah Lee following the blockers and finds the end zone right there. Extra point was good. Hartselle on top, 7-0. Very next offensive play. Mortimer Jordan's Blaze nearly tried to throw it back, and it's picked off. And we got a big man. Pick six, touchdown right there.
Touchdown, Hartselle.
I know you gotta love that being a former defensive lineman.
No, man, I wish that happened to me. It never did.
Hartselle led 14-0 at the break. Let's check out your score from Kimberly, Alabama, down I-65. And Hartselle goes on to win by a final of 21-0. Next week, Hartselle will be in the playoffs, and they will host a first-round game. We hope to be there and bring you highlights right here on First Down Friday Night. Speaking of First Down Friday Night, we've got more from across the area. So many games going on with playoff implications. Randolph's a part of that mix as well. We will check out how things went on Garth Avenue after the break.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis.
Here in North Alabama, people pretty much fall into two camps. You've got crimson and white and orange and blue. At Tyler Man Injury Law, we've got diehards on both sides. But when it comes to fighting for accident victims, we're all on the same team, yours. We go all in and work together to make your claim a success. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm your man. Call Tyler Man Injury Law, 256-400-4000.
The holidays. And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevy Silverado, the #1 selling full-size pickup in Alabama.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs. And you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
Experience relaxation at its finest with our American-made hot tubs and cold plunge spas made right here. By selling directly to our customers, we keep prices low and quality high. American-made spas starting at just $24.99. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
Temperatures are falling, and so are our prices at golfcarts.com's inventory reduction sale. Premium and specialty golf carts with massive savings for you. Deals worth falling for with pre-owned golf carts starting at $39.99. Brand new carts start as low as $64.99. Get 60 months no interest financing with zero money down. Bad credit, no problem. Everyone's approved. Enjoy the crisp fall air in a golf cart that's made in Tennessee. New and pre-owned carts at fallback prices only at the inventory reduction sale. Go to golfcarts.com.
Cowboys, Falcons. Wow! Then in America's Game of the Week, Jared Goff leads the Lions against Jordan Love and the Packers.
Sunday NFL doubleheader is on Fox 54.
Welcome back to First Down Friday night. Man, oh man, we've got a mess in 4A Region 7, Nick.
Yeah, it was all over the place coming into the final week of the regular season. At the top were the champs, undefeated West Morgan. But after that, it was a logjam. 3 teams tied for second place, and another team was just 1 game out. Let the chaos begin. Mo, take us away.
West Morgan, the Rebels paying a visit to Deshler tonight out there in the shows. We will pick things up. Rebels with the ball. It'll be quarterback Titan Partlow. What a first name. Going into Tyson Tucker, and he gets a foot in bounds, first down for West Morgan, but the drive would stall. Deshler's offense, they can't get anything going, but we want you to check this out. It's a fake punt. You're calling out all the
throw.
time. Wide open right there is Garrett.
Get on your horse, kid.
Garrett Reed to Bryson Williams. And like Nick said, get on the horse. He follows blockers, takes it all the way down, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, those tricky Deshler Tigers. Moving on to the second quarter. Rebels with the ball now. It'll be Partlow dumping it over to Makari Johnson. And Johnson's going to get behind his blockers, and he's going to move those chains for a West Morgan first down. Later on in the drive, it'll be Partlow. He's going to have to now scramble because he's going to be under pressure. Deshler just sending all sorts of pressure at this young man, but he'll find Tyson Tucker for the touchdown. West Morgan seems to have things go their way, but let's check out this final score. As they went into not 1, but 2 overtimes. West Morgan goes on to win 35-34. They finish their region undefeated. They'll be at home next week. But hey, we got to talk about the rest of this region, Nick.
Yes, we do. Staying in that same region, the East Lawrence Eagle eager to say hello. His team hoping to play spoiler against Brooks, one of the teams tied for second in the first quarter. Productive drive leads to 6 as Kane McClure refuses to be brought down, pushes his way into the end zone. Touchdown East Lawrence. They lead 7-0 after the extra point. The Eagles haven't beaten the Lions since 1998. Definitely looking for a big upset tonight on the ensuing Brooks drive. Quarterback pitches it behind the line of scrimmage. Kane McClure, oh man, he's now making plays on defense. Big tackle for a loss as the Lions go backwards. East Lawrence bringing the physicality early, and then later on the same drive, Mo, he really can do it all. Kane McClure comes up with the interception. What a sequence for the young man. The Eagles, though, can't do anything with that ball. They will have to punt. So Brooks, they now have the ball. Still down to score. The Lions face third down. Garrett Burrows stays on his feet after a little slip, fires to William Phillips, makes the grab, moves the sticks. The Lions are in business. But now they face a 3rd and forever after a penalty and a fumble. Burrows to Tanner Bowens. No one near him. Off to the races. Touchdown Brooks. The guys from Killen tie the game up at 7. They lead 14-13 at the end of the half. And then it was all Lions as Brooks avoids the upset bid, cruises to a victory. 35-19 was the final score. The Eagles season ends tonight. The Lions season continues next week in the first round of the state playoffs. Now out in Danville, Central Florence taking on Danville High. Central Florence making a statement in the first quarter. Jackson Brewer hands it off to Hunter Palmer, breaks through a couple of defenders before he is finally brought down. Now Brewer, another handoff. This time it goes to Eli Wood, finds some space, runs it in for the touchdown. Oh yeah. Gotta love this time of year. Basically feels like playoff atmosphere all over the place. Central fans very much enjoying what they're seeing. They're looking for one of their best seasons in about a decade. Now Jackson Brewer, this time he's gonna throw the ball. Launches one deep to Evan Handback. It's another touchdown for Central Florence. They would score in their first 2 drives of this game. The third drive, no different. Brewer, again. He's going to find Evan Hambrick, turns the Jets. He's going on home. Central Florence up 21-0 in the first quarter, and they go on to win 49-14. Central Florence, they are in the playoffs. Danville, they are not.
All right, so here's another one from that region as well. Hatton was like on the outside looking in. They went on to beat Wilson by a final score of, 37-24. So, what the heck's gonna happen next week? Well, as of 10:04 p.m. 04. Well, I thought we had it or whatever.
Let's do a little refresh. Can we do a little refresh of that graphic? This is live television. Let's little refresh.
Let's refresh it. We know for sure that, well, how about this? Let's go to break. We're going to come back, and we'll let you know what that 4A Region 7 looks like on the other side of the break. And of course, sports is very important in the town of Leeton. Kanisha D's got a history lesson about some of the area's best. Watch as she dives into the long storied history of Colbert County High School. And hey, Jordan, what's that weather looking like this weekend?
We are now officially talking about college football in the month of November, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be any cooler for college football games. We'll talk about that in great detail here in a couple of minutes.
Get ready, drop the confetti. Introducing Home Theater, My Style, the new Soundtech Motion Leather Living Room.
By Shaq.
The ultimate home theater experience now at Rooms to Go. Big sound, big comfort, very cool. Ready to entertain with our epic Soundtech built-in audio system that surrounds you with amazing sound.
And Shaq knows sound.
And power motion that moves you when I said stop.
The new Soundtech Motion Leather Living Room by Shaq.
Exclusively now at Rooms to Go.
Here's what you know. You were injured in a crash involving a big truck. But here's what you don't know. While you're trying to recover, the trucking company is already taking steps that could hurt you and your family. Combing the crash site, talking to witnesses, coaching their drivers, trying to shift the blame away from them and onto you. And if that sounds bad, what comes next could be even worse. Let our team protect you. Truck crash? Call 256-400-4000.
If you're on Medicare, remember, the annual enrollment period is here. The time to choose your coverage ends December 7th. So call United Healthcare to get coverage you can count on with our broad range of plans, including an AARP Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. It can combine your hospital and doctor coverage with prescription drug coverage and more, all in one simple plan for a low or $0 monthly premium. You'll have $0 annual physical exams, lab tests, and preventive care. Plus, get more for your Medicare dollar with $0 copays on covered routine dental services, a $0 eye exam with an eyewear allowance, and $0 copays on hundreds of prescriptions. Connect with United Healthcare today and let us help find a plan for your needs. Ask about the all-in-one Member U card too, and how it opens doors to a simpler Medicare experience. Call or go online today.
Title Max got your money, your real money.
Get started at TitleMax.com and turn your title into real money. You can apply, appraise, and get quick approval before visiting a store.
I got $2,500 with TitleMax.com.
Apply anytime, anywhere, right from your phone. Now that's convenient. Visit TitleMax.com today to find out how much you can get. Don't delay. Help us one click away. Get your title back with TitleMax.
Get your title back with TitleMax.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by your Community Health Mart Pharmacy.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. We promised you those region standings, the final one, so let's check out that right now, Nick. Of course, we mentioned that West Morgan definitely took it because they were undefeated.
Undefeated region champs.
Absolutely.
For sure. We knew that one.
Followed by Brooks, Central Florence, and then there was a tie between Hatton and Deschler. Don't mind that E on Hatton. But we have just found out that Hatton will be the final playoff team. Congratulations to the Hornets on making the postseason. Can't wait to see how these teams do in the postseason. Matter of fact, I want to know what this weather's going to look like over the weekend. Let's go to Jordan.
Now, the Tennessee Valley's certified most accurate forecast from the Fox 54 Weather Impact Team.
It's the first weekend of November. Maybe for some of you, that means you're going to put up your Christmas decorations. Normally, that would mean it comes with cooler air across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, but that's not going to be the case as we head into this weekend. Look how warm we're going to be. The average high temperature for this time of year, right around 69, 70, maybe 71 degrees. We're going to be absolutely nowhere near that. I've got 80 degrees on Saturday. That after starting the day in the upper 50s. No jacket needed on Saturday, no jacket needed on Sunday. We're going to start Sunday off even warmer. We're going to start things off in the lower 60s. Now, maybe a rogue shower develops as we head into Sunday afternoon, but overall Sunday is going to be just as nice and just as warm as Saturday. Temperatures climbing into the mid and upper 70s. I've got a high right around 78 degrees. Have a good look at the next 7 days. We're going to stick with this warmth as we continue to venture further and further into the month of November. 79 on Monday, 80 degrees both Tuesday and Wednesday, 78 Thursday, 81 degrees by the time we get to next Friday. Now, there are other opportunities for rain in the forecast, which is a good thing because rain is something that we could somewhat desperately use across the Tennessee Valley. Rain chances next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Thank you, Jordan. High school football teams in the Tennessee Valley in the fight to the finish line, each of them hoping to make the postseason and ultimately become state champs. We meet a team with an astounding record, reaching the playoffs 45 out of the last 47 seasons, and they're on the road to their 48th appearance. It's the Colbert County Indians, but their story is more than what meets the eye. This small town of Leeton birthed some big names.
As you can see, they had Ozzie Newsome.
In Alabama football,
Ozzie went on and played. He was a first-round draft pick with the Cleveland Browns. The Browns moved to Baltimore. He became the general manager for the Baltimore Ravens.
A number of them from Colbert County High School.
Phil Gargis played at Auburn. He was a quarterback at Auburn. He was drafted by the New York Jets as a running back.
And when interim principal Lee Kraft walks down these halls,
I've been here 32 years.
He reflects on the school's history.
Since 1967, we've missed the playoffs maybe a handful of times. Since 1978, we've missed the playoffs twice, in 1980 and in 2011. Those are the only two times we've missed the playoffs.
Making it to the playoffs is not a possibility at Colbert County High School, but an expectation.
It's not a thing of are you, it's you better.
Kraft knows all too well. He was a player turned coach, now athletic director.
I got the state championships here when I started coaching. I started coaching in '93.
Kraft earned another state championship the following year in '94. Then 2 years later in '96, he led the powerhouse team to another state championship. It's been 28 years since.
We're trying to get back there, and hopefully we will.
There we go.
Head football coach Scott Hanna remembers the glory days.
We've been in a win or go home situation that if we didn't win the last 4 games, we wouldn't have gotten in the playoffs for only the second time in 44 years.
And Hanna says he and the team knows the stakes are high.
These kids are enjoying it. They didn't want to just get here. You know, they want to make it past the first round, and they know what's at stake.
Kraft says regardless of students on or off the field, students are destined for greatness.
The kids here, the students here, they grow up, and it's kind of ingrained in them that we're going to be successful.
Amazing story. The team's upcoming game is against the Winfield Pirates, an away game next Friday. Wishing them all the best. We have a digital exclusive on the team. Watch it on demand on Fox 54 Plus. Back to you all in the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Kanisha. Coming up next on First Down Friday night, we've got your game of the week, Westminster Christian against Madison Academy. Who gets the 3 seed? Who gets the 4 seed? We'll find out next.
Aqua Living now has 14 hot tubs under $49.99. Our patent-pending thermofill will fill your hot tub with hot water on demand, then drain it when you're done, eliminating the need for chemicals and high electric bills. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
Home Treasure's Overstock Sale is happening now in Athens, Alabama, with savings up to 30% off sale prices store-wide. We're overstocked with quality name-brand furniture at big savings with no interest financing up to 48 months. Like this comfortable 2-piece sectional, only $7.99. Come shop with us. It's a short drive for huge savings. Home Treasure's Furniture, located on Highway 72 West in Athens, Alabama.
Listen up, Huntsville and surrounding areas. Do you bring home $350 per week? Do you want more for your trade? Is it time for an upgrade? If you answered yes, then the Credit Clinic at University Kia wants to approve you so you can drive home your new Kia today. Like a new 2024 Kia Forte for only $159 per month. And don't prejudge your credit. If you bring home $350 per week, the Credit Clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia today. Don't miss the Credit Clinic today and tomorrow. Only at University Kia.
Hey guys, if you're struggling with ED or your performance is down and your belly fat is growing, listen up. You've got one life. Now's the time to act. The Huntsville Men's Clinic has years of proven results for low testosterone and increasing drive, energy level, and performance. Join the League of Gentlemen who've walked out of our doors with a swagger. Book your $99 male performance consultation now. Dial 256-368-0333 or visit HuntsvilleMen'sClinic.com. Huntsville Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Sunday, get ready for monsters, robots, zombies, and magic pants. Treehouse of Horror 35, Sunday on Fox.
It's almost that time of the year for the ringing of the bells, but the Salvation Army is in urgent need of your help. Please sign up now and help ring the Salvation Army's Red Kettle bells. The money collected from the Red Kettle will be used throughout the year to help those in need right here in the Tennessee Valley. Thank you from Fox 54 and the Salvation Army.
Bulldog fans, this week's Alabama A&M football review show is at a special time. This week, catch it on Sunday at 10:30 on Fox 54. First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Whataburger.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. Usually Week 10 is reserved for last-minute non-region games, which possibly could serve up as a playoff tune-up.
Yeah, not this year, though, because we had multiple regions with 8 or 9 teams playing in our local 4A regions. So tonight, playoff positioning really on the line for a handful, including the teams playing in our Game of the Week. Here's Simon Williams.
Now, First Down Friday Night Game of the Week.
Our First Down Friday Night Game of the Week brought us to Northwest Huntsville, where Westminster Christian hosted Madison Academy. And these teams were playing for their playoff lives tonight. Both teams tied for spots in Class 4A, Region 8. So let's get to those highlights. Madison Academy lit with it late in the first quarter. Charleston Owens takes the snap, gives the handoff to running back Joshua Williams, and he rushes into the end zone for our game's first score. Capping off a long drive with a short run, Mustangs lead 7-0 with the point after, with 58 seconds to go in the quarter.
Touchdown Mustangs.
The ensuing Westminster Christian drive takes us into the second quarter after getting great field position to start the drive. The Wildcats end it much like Madacat did theirs. It's an inside handoff to the running back. Evan McClure scoring for the Cats. We've got a tie game with 7:01 to play in the second period. Next time with it, Westminster Christian receiver Carson Tinsley makes a spectacular catch on a ball quarterback Houston Scott just chucks up during a broken possession. It'd be a major first down, but nothing comes of it, and they'd punt. But they'd get it back shortly thereafter. Mustangs, immediate next drive, Westminster Christian forcing a fumble on a Williams rush up the middle. It's Chance Sylvester coming up with it. But that would set up this next score. It's a total team effort on goal to go as McClure gets the handoff, bounces off a tackle attempt at the line of scrimmage, keeps his balance. It's the big man, Bennett LeBlanc, acting as a bodyguard. He and Adam Hartman guide McClure into the end zone. It's 14-7 with 2:52 to play in the half. Now, Madacat has a response on their next drive. Back in their own side of the field, Owens takes the snap. Looks right. Has Khalil Green on a shallow route on the near side. He breaks the tackle, sends another into the sidelines with a juke, and marches on into the end zone. A well-earned score for Green. We've got a tie game heading into the half. Now, Madacat scores in their first possession of the second half. And Westminster Christian is able to get points on the board their first time with it in the second half with a field goal. And that's all Madison Academy needed, because they would kneel out the final 20 seconds and earn a 21-17 win.
Randolph is guaranteed the 2 seed in that region in the playoffs. Well, guess what? They just want to let everyone know they're not taking a night off. Already up 6-0. William Mitchell, deep throw to Noah Galt, 79 yards for a touchdown. Raiders up 13-0. Now the Raiders also doing it well on defense. It'll be defensive lineman Bradford Hall busting through the line and comes up with a sack of Lucas Terry. New Hope will be forced to punt as he slams them down right there. Later on, it's more from the Randolph Raiders offense as Mitchell will hand it off to a very, very familiar face right there.
Two-time first time Friday night MVP
That's
of the
it,
week.
Graham Beatty. And then Mitchell calls it on his own number and takes it to the end zone. 20-0 at that point. Let's check out your final. Randolph goes on to win by final 48-7. Randolph, as I mentioned, they'll be a 2 seed in the playoffs next week. All right, we've got more coming up next on First Down Friday night, including a trip to Ardmore. They were taking on Elkmont. So we've got that. Stay tuned.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Hot and spicy McChicken hits even harder with BOGO for $1 on all these favorites. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You're not a number or a diagnosis. You're a person with unique health needs, and you deserve a community pharmacy that provides personalized care and budget-friendly prices. We're here to help you reach your health goals so you can feel your best and keep doing what you love. Visit us and experience the difference your Community Health Mart pharmacy can make. Here, we take the time to listen and care.
I'm Cheyenne, and I'm an actual client of Tyler Mann. I knew I needed an attorney when I saw the video of the accident. Once I saw where she got arrested for driving under the influence, it was very painful and it was a lot of emotions. As soon as I called Tyler Mann in his office, they handled everything from the insurance and the medical bill so that I could focus on my work in children's life to get better. Tyler Mann definitely fights to get you everything for sure.
Title Max got your money, your real money.
Get started at TitleMax.com and turn your title into real money.
I got $2,500 with TitleMax.com.
Most credit types accepted.
I got $8,700 from TitleMax.com.
All makes and models welcome. Visit TitleMax.com today to find out how much you can get and get your title back with TitleMax.
I got my title back with TitleMax.
Get your title back with TitleMax.
The tradition, the rivalries, the pageantry, and the passion. Big Noon Saturday.
Will Howard and Ohio State take on Penn State. Touchdown! It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Get any sized iced coffee in any flavor for just $1 until 11 a.m.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back, everyone. A pair of Limestone County rivals going at it tonight as Ardmore played host to Elkmont. Ardmore, they started off on fire. Alex King swings it out over to Javian Riddle, and he gets into the end zone for a score. Touchdown Ardmore. They're already on top 7-0 with the good extra point. I mean, hey, It's been a great year for Ardmore. The black and gold has definitely been showing out all season long. After a short-lived run for Elkmont, is Armore's ball again. Alex King taking a little moment. Eventually, he's going to find his receiver, and that's Xavion Hawthorne. Weases his way through the defense, and he finds pay dirt right there. Touchdown Ardmore. They're on top 14-0. Let's check out your final score from near the border, everyone, as Ardmore goes on to win in a rout. Final score 49-8. Next week, Ardmore, they're going to be in the 5A playoffs.
Time for the second half between the Oxford Yellow Jackets and the Florence Falcons playing out in Northwest Alabama. Oxford with the ball. QB looking for a pass, gets hit, throws it, and it is picked off by a Florence Falcon. So Florence has the ball, but they do nothing with it as the Yellow Jackets have the ball once again. Mason Mims goes to his right, finds Nick Richardson.
All right, sorry about this, everyone. Had a technical difficulty on that. That was the wrong game there. But let's show you that Oxford went on to beat Florence by a final score of 34-10. Next week, Oxford will be in the 6A playoff. Florence will be in the 7A playoffs. Hey, we'll be right back with more First Down Friday night.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Did you know your new favorite burger has hand-smashed patties made to order, hot and melty cheese, and a tangy sauce? How rude of me. Let me introduce you. Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half-price drink in the app.
You want to live free?
Temperatures are falling, and so are our prices at golfcarts.com's inventory reduction sale. Premium and specialty golf carts with massive savings for you. Deals worth falling for with pre-owned golf carts starting at $39.99. Brand new carts start as low as $64.99. Get 60 months no interest financing with zero money down. Bad credit, no problem. Everyone's approved. Enjoy the crisp fall air in a golf cart that's made in Tennessee. New and pre-owned carts at fallback prices only at the inventory reduction sale. Go to golfcarts.com.
Experience relaxation at its finest with our American-made hot tubs and cold plunge spas made right here. By selling directly to our customers, we keep prices low and quality high. American-made spas starting at just $24.99. Shop us now at shophottubs.com.
Hello, I'm Chris Keith from Wedemark Keith. After a car wreck, things can get really tough. And we understand. It can be hard. Let us help make that easier. We're more than lawyers. We're your support, guiding you through a potential nightmare. At Wedemark Keith, our process is very simple. We listen, we understand, and we act. Remember, if you're in a car wreck, we're here to help. For us, it's more than a case. It's personal.
Election night special coverage on Fox.
Every poll,
every station. Shannon Bream and John Roberts anchor.
The presidential election.
Special coverage.
National coverage begins at 7 on Fox 54. And stream Fox 54 News at 9 live on Fox 54 Plus.
A message from the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment.
Save money every day with the Fun 99 menu. Treat yourself with the new cream slushes for $1.99 each. Grab a power lunch for under $6, or feed a whole family for under $20. Save how you want with the Sonic $1.99 menu. Live free, eat Sonic.
Count on the Weather Impact Team on Fox 54 News at 5:30 and 9.
Welcome back. Sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. We were showing you the Central Florence game. Now here are the Florence Falcons. Second half we go. Oxford versus Florence. He's looking down the field. If you remember what happened, yeah, I said it was an interception earlier. Florence with the ball, but they can't do anything with it, so the ball's going to go back to the Yellow Jackets, as this time Mason Mims going to make up for his earlier error as the Falcons faithful jumping around. He's going to go to his right, finds Nick Richardson. He's able to find some open space, and Oxford gets a big-time first down. Later in the drive, Mims looks like he's going to run the ball, but instead he's going to go to Jalen Taylor near the line of scrimmage, gets the ball off, and it is into the end zone. Touchdown, Oxford. Let's take a look at your final score once again as Oxford goes on to win 34-10. Next week, Oxford's in the 6A playoffs, Florence in the 7A playoffs. We'll see next week if that North Alabama curse ends and a 7A team finally wins in the first round.
All right, here's some more final scores from across the area. All right, before we wrap up the show, let's talk about our MVP of the week. The newest winner is Austin quarterback J.L. Davis. Last week, Davis put in an incredible performance, accounting for 7 total touchdowns in a 52-21 victory over Grissom. The win also put a bow on an undefeated season in region play for the Black Bears, who will be at home next week representing our Class 7A region. So, just like that, the regular season is officially over.
It's over. That's it.
Exactly. So
playoff time. Let's do it.
Exactly.
For real now.
The road to the Super 7 officially begins next week, and Fox 54 will have you covered from next week all the way through the final week in December.